What is up, guys? Some of you guys know who follow me on social medias, on Instagram or Facebook. I picked up some new wheels for the crafter. So I believe these are, I'm not sure what year, but I believe these are Rubicon wheels for maybe like a late 20 teens, I guess. But I finally got 5 of them, so I have a spare now. Because I know way too many people that have those Jeep JK wheels on their lifted Crown Vic. It's time to switch it up a little bit. So these do look nice how they are, but you guys know me, I want a little bit different. Basically, I'm going to be rattle canning them. I'll show you guys the color soon here, but I just want to show you guys the process of how I do that. Now keep in mind, this isn't like a permanent paint job, but it's what I've done to pretty much all my wheels ever since I started modding cars. Like, it's definitely not as durable as powder coat or anything like that, but you know those white wheels I had on the wide body, those lasted like a couple years. There was a couple paint chips in them, but other than that, they lasted quite a while. And all I used was I think it was just a Rust-Oleum white. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys the process of that. I know I kind of showed you on the white wheel paint, but I never made like a dedicated video on exactly how I did that, so that's what I'm gonna do here. Knowing my past, can you guys guess what color I'm gonna do? Drop it in the comments. The reveal. Psych. I'm doing, I think they call this champagne bronze. So we're doing a bronze with the blue. So I think that'll look pretty sick. I thought about white, but I've done white way too many times, so I'm gonna do these wheels in bronze. Like I said, these do look pretty cool how they are, but you guys know me. We'll see if that ruins it or improves the look of them. To be honest, I've never had these wheels, so I don't know what they look like with a solid color. So I guess we're gonna find out. Like I said, this isn't gonna be your nice professional paint job or powder coat. So basically all you need is some Scuff Bright Scotch pads and some clean rags. Oh, and this. So this is what I used. I thought this was rubbing alcohol, but this will work just as well. So I use this to wipe down the whole wheel just to get any impurities off of it. Just so I know there's no grease or whatnot on there. So yeah, I will walk you guys through the process. So you basically just want to scuff this up real good. Doesn't have to be perfect, but... Next, you just take your rubbing alcohol, swipe down the whole wheel. Alright, so the plan was to keep the black outside. Can't find my painter's tape and I don't feel like running to the store, so we're just going to paint the whole thing. So I'm just going to give it one more quick little wipe down. Alright, so I just want to point out how I apply these first 3 coats are very important. Alright, so the first one you want to put on like super light, so just like basically like dust it. Just like that. In the first 3 or 4 coats, you want to do exactly that, because what that does is it kind of like builds up a layer off of the rim, and then the final 2 coats I do are heavy coats. So I'm gonna go get my heat gun just so I can dry this off quicker. All right, so a second dusting. I'm actually move this farther away from the neighbor's ranchero. All right, then you do a third dusting. I'm gonna do a 4th one just for good measure. So they are just dusting, so they do dry pretty quick, but I always just double check. So we're good. All right, so even after 4 dustings, the color already pops out. But after the 4 dustings, this is where I'm gonna do 2 final heavier coats. So these, you'll have to wait a little bit longer in between because they are gonna be thicker coats. So you gotta wait till they fully cure. While I'm waiting for this one to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and scuff up the rest of the wheels, get them prepped for paint. As you can tell, I didn't really clean very good inside here, but oh well. That's where the lug nuts go anyway. I'm not too worried about it. I gotta say, this is the best looking bronze I've ever gotten out of a can. It's this stuff right here. Doesn't really say the color on it, but the closest I could say is champagne bronze, metallic bronze. Yeah, I'm really digging this color. Go ahead and throw the heavier coat on, let that dry, fully cure, go scuff up the rest of the wheels, and then we'll throw one more final coat on here. Now let's take a look at that final coat, or second to final coat. And once that dries, it'll kind of be like a matte bronze, which I really wanted. Don't really want the gloss. Go ahead and grab another wheel and just put it side by side and show you guys why I didn't really want the look they had, because I know they could look better. All right, what do you guys think? Did I ruin them or did I improve them? I personally love it. It's gonna go good with the blue. Something a little different. There you go, side by side. Like I said, this method you don't really want to do to a car you truly care about. This is what I've done to all my beater cars if I wanted to change the wheel color. Like I said, they last like quite a while, not like forever. I said the white wheels I just painted they lasted about 2 years or 1.5 years, but they obviously had chips on them, but like the full color was still on the wheel when I finally got rid of them. Like obviously these are gonna be off-road wheels, so we'll see how it handles. There'll probably be a lot more rock chips than I would like, but maybe I'll get them powder coated someday. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Did I ruin them, or I personally love it? That's all I care about. So this paint actually dries pretty fast, so it's ready for its final coat. There we go, that one's all done. I just gotta do 4 more. All right, let's go ahead and prep all these for paint. Oh, that's tiring. All right, so now the coolest thing about having all these prep for paint is you guys can watch the magic happen in, I don't know, 30 seconds. It's gonna take a lot longer for me, but I'm gonna just show you guys each coat I do and then probably be done then. All right, let's do this. Like I said, 3 or 4 dustings, 2 heavy coats. That's what I personally do. Seems to have worked for me. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just showing what I do, so. Like I said, I've never done this on an off-road build, so these probably won't last long off-road. There's probably gonna be a bunch of scratches and whatnot, but it's all part of the fun. And if it does get scratches, cool thing is you can just respray it. One coat. Number 2. Oops. 3. All right, so I know I did 4 light coats and then 2 heavy coats on that first wheel I did. Just gonna do 3 light coats and then 2 heavy coats on these ones because I'm lazy and I decided I just want to get this over with. So finally had to crack open a second can. Well, that's gonna conclude it for that video. I just kind of showed you guys the gist of what I do. So I got 5 wheels here, all rattle canned in champagne. I don't know if that's the actual name of it, but it's this stuff right here. It's Rust-Oleum's metallic bronze. I'm just calling it a champagne bronze because that's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, they turned out pretty good. Turn my light on here so you guys can see. Got a little metallic in there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put a clear coat on these guys. Since it is a off-road wheel, it's going to get scratched anyway. Unless I bought like a 2K clear or something durable. I don't think the Walmart clear I have is going to do anything for that. Like I said, this process isn't for your like weekend show car or anything. Well, I guess if you really wanted to, if it's only a car for the weekend, it would rarely get out, so these would last. But if you're just looking to spiff up your beater car, and that's kind of how I do it. three or four like dustings and 2 heavy coats. And that gives you pretty good coverage. So I did all 5 of these wheels, 5 coats each with 2 cans, or it's like 1.5 cans. I bought 3 just in case, but yeah, here we go. Well, I'll show you guys which one I'm using for a spare. So this one got a bunch of rain droplets in it. Kind of bummed about that, but so this one's gonna be my spare wheel, and those will be 4 that go in the car. It's gonna be nice having a whole matching set. It'll make me feel better off-roading with 5 wheels, because I've done quite a few trails now with the just 4 wheels I have, no spare. Like, it's fun, but I always have that in the back of my mind, like, what if I get a flat? So it's gonna be nice having the 5 wheels now. Just gotta find me a spare that has similar tread to those ones, unless I find a deal on a brand new one. But I don't feel like buying a brand new tire when these ones are pretty worn. So my content lately has been based on just questions people have had or asked me how I do something. So that's kind of why I made this video. It's because I do a lot of rattle canning. People are wondering how I do it. So if you guys like what you saw or think it was worth it, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.